Won by big margins, as we've been saying. So into Brundle.
And it's back to the
Jason Fernandez second in the championship and has had a couple of wins.
So close to the sign round.
I think he's one of those drivers who's been developing over the course of the season, and now he was quick yesterday. But
we want to see someone wipe out the sign down.
Now he is chasing Freddie Slater,
styrofoam.
and it'll be interesting to see if he actually attacks Slater,
right
unlike what we saw in the races yesterday.
Well, at the moment he's in a good position to attack. In fact, he's going for the inside line as they head into Rich. He's going to be able to stick with it on the inside. He is, and he takes the lead. Is he going to run out too wide? No, he's tightened the line sufficiently to stay on the racing line. So into the lead has gone Chase Fernandez. So what you predicted has happened.
Yeah, I think he knows that these two drivers behind, Mikey Porter and Freddie Slater, worked together yesterday, and he's not going to allow that to happen, which I think makes for a more entertaining race for us. Big challenges in the pack as well, into Wilson Hairpin. The top three have got away in all of that, but if they start battling up front, Chase Fernandez and Freddie Slater, then potentially we get more cars into the lead group. So through Palmer they go, with Chase Fernandez leading for the first time this weekend.
Out of Palmer to Agostini. And in fact, the two leading cars look like just one car on the camera angle there as they turn through Agostini. But Freddie Slater it's not a new experience for him to be running second at this stage of the race, but it would be a new experience for him to win, not to win, and still be second at the end of the race. It's happened once or twice, but not very often.
For Rita Warriford, he got up to 12 from the back on lap 1, so pretty good progress. And he is 4.5 seconds behind the leader, so again, it's the leader's battle, quite hard, and brings more cars into it. Somebody like Rita, we know he's really quick. He's very much game position because overtaking is very much possible in these Ginetta G40 junior cars that we have here. Freddie Slater only right at the end of the straight.
The leading pair had pulled out already, or the leader half a second or more over the third place car. So the top two look as though they're going to be, as ever, Freddie Slater, but this time Chase Fernandez.
I'll see it
is the one who's taking the race to him. So the two leaders are about to become three, are they? Yes, it's three for the lead, really. And Freddie Slater looking to make a move, is he, to retrieve the lead as they go into Riches. There he'll settle behind, stick behind Chase Fernandez for the moment. So Fernandez, Slater, Mikey Porter in third place. Up to fourth place has come Finn Harrison. Had a fading race yesterday, Finn Harrison, but is running fourth at the moment. Hugo Schwarzer is in fifth place, and in sixth place is number 50, Charlie Hart.
It's interesting to see that Freddie Slater, I think he races with a thinking head as well, doesn't he? He doesn't challenge immediately, where perhaps some of the others, every time they try and they see an overtaking opportunity, they go for it. Freddie Slater thinks about it, doesn't want to bring more cars into the race. He's happy to sit behind Chase Fernandez. At this stage, where they say that, Fernandez now defending as they come down towards Agostini. Again, Freddie Slater doesn't put that big challenge on that we saw from Fernandez once he was behind the leader.
Simurathan, meanwhile, yesterday's runner-up, is in 10th place now from the back of the grid, so continuing to progress and could make quite a few more places before the end, I think, because the end is still some way away. We've got still 14 minutes to race.
Despite that, we're already getting track limit warnings after just 2 laps. We've seen drivers run very wide, so that's not a huge surprise at this stage. But for Fernandez, he's sliding the car around. These cars that run on treaded tyres, they do slide a bit more than the cars on slicks in the other categories. He had a good exit there to Williams, so Freddie Slater, who will come back to him in the tow, you get in the slipstream, you gain a good few miles per hour in these cars, but that'll only, I think, bring him back with Fernandez rather than challenging for the lead into Brundle.
Yeah, into Brundle, there you go. Then the So
it's been a bit of a poor weekend from her standard. She's always been in that lead battle, but the qualifying, as you say, didn't go well for her. Now she's been left sort of chasing in the lower packs. So the top three through again in that same order, and then the sort of more lively race at the moment is for fourth position with Finn Harrison, Hugo Schwarzer at the front of it. Schwarzer looks to the inside, but decides the better of it.
Yes, it was a serious look. Is keen Hugo Schwarzer on taking fourth place if he can.
You mentioned Alicia Palmowski. She's just set the fastest lap of the race, 2 minutes 20.9. So she certainly caught the pace again. It's just getting through this big gaggle of cars.
I could see it written all over the car. It was going to happen any moment. No, it's fluke. Anyway, Chase Fernandez leads by 0.333 of a second at the moment from Freddie Slater.
So in that gaggle for fourth, at the back of it, you have got Alicia Palmowski and Rita Theorophan, probably the two quickest drivers in the battle for fourth, or at the back of the train. And Alicia Palmowski's gone up the inside of Henry Josselin, so they're side by side now as they go up into Hamilton. Oh, then she's trying to fight it out on the inside line. Josselin, he isn't going to give that up, and he stays 8. Now she dives to the inside. And for Josselin, he did a really good job there to hang on, I think, to 8th position. It looked like that. I mean, now Rita Theorophan is the one on the attack, so instead of gaining a position for Alicia Palmowski, she's going to lose one.
Yeah, Theorophan had a much more convincing approach to the task of overtaking the car in front. He just came up on the scene and went past. Whereas Alicia has perhaps hesitated slightly. Just hanging on in front, or has that gap begun to come down again? There it's about a couple of lengths at the most. Freddie Slater though still in second place. Mikey Porter in third, and those three are completely outpaced everybody else. So fourth place is Finn Harrison. Hugo Schwarzer is fifth. Sixth is Charlie Hart, and in seventh place Mackenzie Douglas. Eighth is number 26, Henry Josselin. Ninth, Rita Theorophan now into the top 10. Ninth and 10th is Palmowski.
Change for the lead at the Wilton hairpin. Freddie Slater got down the inside of Chase Fernandez and to successfully taken the lead. But we've seen on previous occasions that Chase Fernandez is pretty keen to get back to the front. So how long is it going to take until we see another challenge for the lead? Here they come down towards Agostini.
Into that tight left-hander then, in the rearranged order, and back in front goes Chase Fernandez.
So yeah, he was keen not to stay behind, wasn't he? And now he's defending really, really hard. It's not the last lap of the race yet, but how he defended that, it sort of felt like it. And so it's Fernandez, now Porter getting involved as well. Freddie Slater comes back to the inside and regains the lead. So we've seen 3 changes in about 5 corners. Now Porter is following the Slater car into second place as they turn right into Williams.
Yes, so from the lead to third is the fate of Chase Fernandez at the moment. So Freddie Slater leads, and in second place is Mikey Porter.
Porter's going for the lead in as they come down into Brundle, and I think following him is... make a very small break to the 2 behind. I'm sure that gap will come down in no time though. So the 3 leaders.
And are they being caught as they look at each other's way, changing places so much, taking unusual lines? That's caught by the next car. Possibly a little. The gap between Porter and Harrison when they started this lap was 3.1 seconds. Is that come down? Through